Hi there, it's Robert Bruce Anderson, and I'm going to do this video now on where to add your content into your website. Now, this becomes the daily drudgery of running your website, and if you see it that way, that's not good because you really got to see it. So exciting, I can go and add a new page or post. You would go to your dashboard, and on your dashboard you would either click new page, or down the side you'd click new. Under pages you'd go to add new. It won't make a difference whichever one you choose. I switch between all of them, so I don't even have a habit. And you're going to be left with a new dashboard. Now, this is not using the Divi Builder, so if you want to do something in the future, you can. There are settings down the side here that you can fiddle with. Rule number one is always click Save Draft every minute or three, so that you've got, if anything goes wrong, you've got something that you can work with. You would choose your template, blank page or default. Default in this case is fine. And there are other things down here you can or you don't need to, or you do need to work with. All I do is I go to the SEO and I create the correct metadata that I need there. In other words, stuff Google needs to see. Okay, I've got a document here that I've written out. So let me just get the title and pop it into here. Okay, and then the text itself. Wow, struggling to just get copy and paste something. So I'll dump that into here. And that's your text editor. That's your WYSIWYG. This here is just like any WordPress Microsoft Word document. And that's kind of, your page is done, to be honest. So, if you've written it all out, and you go to the side here, for now, let me click Save Draft. And then I'm going to click Preview as soon as it appears. That it becomes clickable. I have a patience issue. Sorry. Okay, so here we go into the preview. And if you look, it's going to look really, really boring because you haven't formatted it. So the secret now is for you to come in here and do formatting that makes it look good. By the way, the formatting of your page is not going to affect your categories here. That is pre-done in your category section, which we'll do in your widgets. Those are widgets. Okay, we'll get to that later. If you were using Divi and I've installed this for you or you've bought it, you could have come to page layout and done left sidebar, which will give you a different preview. Okay, down the side. Or you can do full page. I'm not going to worry about that for now. Okay, now you need to format this how you see best. So you would highlight things, turn them into H1 tags or H2 tags. You would do sections within here if you wanted to that were bolded and had italics. If you wanted to, you could change sections to be a different color, as you can do on any WYSIWYG editor. Okay, so that's what you would do. You can add images, so you put the cursor where you want the image to be. Again, like any WYSIWYG editor, you click Add Media, you find an image that you're happy with. You make sure your SEO is correct for that image, for the keyword or that page that you're working on, and you click Insert, and the image will appear there. If you click on it, you can ask it to go to left within the text, or medium or right, or just be left above. Okay, so for example, I could go here, click Enter, move the cursor up, and add a full width image across the entire page. So let's find one that's addable. Sorry, it's just going to take a second to get down there. These are all the images that I've preloaded. that I probably will play with sooner or later in this. Wow. Sorry, there's a long bit of trouble just to get to that. But basically, by the way, your media, let's see how big this one is. 640 is a little small. Wow, that's huge. Let's rather look for one that's a little bit more fun. Too small, too long. That reminds me, my team is playing cricket today. That's pretty cool. So let's just insert that into post. Okay. It might not be big enough. I center it. Let's hit preview and see where we're at. So it should go for, really? Okay, I've done something wrong. So let me go back here. I'm going to delete it. I'm going to click the cursor back to the top there. Okay, it turns out now I've got 2 spaces. By the way, all of these sort of things, my bad, you will learn as you play, and there'll come a point where you will not have a problem. Oh yeah, it was the same one. Let me see what I did wrong there. I think I know what happened. Down here, it's set to medium. So even though this is 750 by 449, I have to go down here in the settings and hit full size. I should have done alignment here, but that's cool. When the image appears, I'll click on it, I'll center it, and I'll click preview, and it should be repaired. So I've now got a more interesting page as it appears. So as you can see, you would format your page as you go. You would add little bullet point stars if you want, and there's your red, there's your italics and your red text, and you would do that all the way down to keep this if and how and when you want it to look cool. Okay, so that is how to do your images and format your text. If you have questions or queries, go to the Facebook page, which you would need to do on my home page on the button up at the very top, and leave a comment or question there. Click like and make a comment, and I will find that and come back and tell you, either answer it there or even create a video for where I kind of left a huge hole or skimmed something out that you didn't need or didn't cover. I'm going to pause this and find a YouTube video and show you how to add a YouTube video. 1 second. Okay, I'm in my own channel of YouTube, and it's an updating your WordPress themes and plugin, which I appear to have started it playing. Something really hectic. Okay, so inside of here, you'd be on a video of your choice or your own. You would go down the page and find the share button, and with Divi you just need the URL, but with others you need to click embed and you'll get this code. You can go to show more if you want and fiddle with the size and things that you do or don't want it to do, up to you. For now I just want to copy the embed code. I use Control A, Control C. I'm not sure if everybody does that. And I then go back to the page. I find the spot where I want it to be embedded. Let's say it were in here across this line. I use a simple, because I'm slow sometimes. I know a lot of stuff, super genius through certain things. Others, I don't want to struggle. So I simply put in a row of X's, and I go up here to the text section, and then I'm in the coding. If you know HTML code or PHP or any of that stuff, cool, you could understand this better than I can. I understand it enough, but I'll try and avoid it at all times. So I then take my X's, I highlight it, and I paste the video iframe. It's called an iframe code. Over that, I click back on visual, and I should have a video that appeared. I always click on it and go up here and align it into the center. Okay, let's go back to preview, and you should have a video added to your page. Here we go. So there we go. You will format your pages and things to do things that you needed to do as you go along. Now let's just say you want to link this page to this page. Let's go, doesn't matter which, let me pick an actual page. So my content creation training page. I want to, now it's a long URL, okay? But I want to do a link to it. So I go back to my page here, and I go down here, and wherever I want it to do, I do, please go to my page here. Did I write actually right? All of that, well done, Rob. And I can either, let's just make it nice and bold. Bold is fine, okay. And then I paste the URL in. Okay, now just pasting the URL doesn't hyperlink it. Makes it not clickable. They have to copy and paste it instead of clicking it. So what you do is you highlight it, and then you go up to the linking. This is an unlink and a link. No, sorry, my bad. Insert and remove icons. And you then can do open link in a new tab, or you just click on, I'll just go straight to that. Now what's happened is it's a long and ugly one, okay? So what you could do is add a keyword. So let's just say whatever that was, content creation. Details, people, details. I'm not so good at them, so you're welcome to find the flaws in my system. So now again, I want the keyword content creation page to click to my content creation page, okay? So I highlight it, I go up to the link, I paste the URL into there, I open in a new tab if I wanted to or not, and I click add link. And now I go to preview. Every time it's refreshing the preview with the additional changes I've done. And if you look down here, you will now have, please go to my page here, content creation page. This is very important. In the content series, I talk about how internal linking and hyperlinking and silo structures and all sorts of things. It's all explained in there. And this is how you create that link. And you should have at least 2 or 3 on a page, and some of them should be the URL at length and others keywords. Do not use the same keyword over and over and over again. You're just going to get punished by the search engines, and they're not going to rank you. So you still need to use keywords, but mix them up. So the next one, by the way, your real main keyword, you should use 4% of the time on your website. And the only way to check that I know of easily is to go into your Google Analytics and let Google tell you how much or how little you're doing something, and then adjust it as you go along. So if you've used the keyword content creation page 12% of the time already, then you know stop and go back and do how to do content creation as a keyword for a while. You get where I'm going. And then that way you'll end up with a better proportion as per what you need. Okay, I've used 13 minutes of this, and I have a suspicion it's enough. So for now, I'm going to just leave it as a single page on how to publish a page for you. I would say that you need to learn how to fiddle with the what you see is what you get editor here as to how you want your page to look, whether you want to align images left or right, whether you want it to try and sneak into the pages. There's other things. This they call a breadboard or something, where it takes away some of the WYSIWYG editor. There's half these things I don't even know or use. This is one I love, add ET button. So, but of course you have to have elegant themes installed, which is Divi. So there's cool stuff that you're going to fiddle and play with. You need to, before you publish, go down here and do your SEO, your correct title, as per what you want from an SEO point of view. So this one's okay. 9 reasons why. You should copy it and put it in here, right? It must be the real thing, all right? Into your filling it in here, and do the same. Write out a decent description, add some keywords and commas and things. They sort of like tags, and you'll be done from there. Okay, when you're finally done, you hit publish. I'm going to do that anyway, and you'll have a site, a page done as to how you've done it up until that point. Cool, I'm done for this one. Let me go on to the posts page and see if we can get that done in a single video. Cheers.